Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And we are underway from Kansas City. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And simply put, for many, he's the gold standard for quarterbacks in today's NFL because of his ability to create, find the open man, use all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. And incomplete to open things up. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. And that'll bring up second down. To throw, it's Mahomes. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Mahomes. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. And forget about the run to set. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Here's Tony on the quick slant. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. So it's fourth down, and the Chiefs called on their kicker, Cairo Santos, for the field goal try. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Santos' kick is up and through, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1, a lot more to go. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Purdy completes this one here to McCaffrey. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Third and 4. Now Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 6 yards in the first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14. That one goes for 24 yards. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Now Samuel. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Nick Bolton there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Purdy. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Danny Gray, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review.
Trying
so
to
they had it
sneak
right.
their way out of saying
Jake
I got
Moody
the touchdown.
now for the point after.
They can't handle getting beat.
And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And the drive culminated with the Danny Gray touchdown. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. They'll run with Gibson. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On the counter, Gibson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's complete to Tony. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City 1st.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
2nd quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion right. A give up the middle to Gibson. Able to power through. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this 2nd go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Caught, Kelce, left side. And he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great play there. His 1st NFL reception goes for 6. And the Chiefs are once again back in front. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Purdy and the offense back out there. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route too. Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
In motion right, Debo. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And shedding through the tackle. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Purdy to throw it on first down. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Purdy. Hitting Samuel on the slant. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Nine-yard line, second and 6. Throwing here, Purdy. Touchdown, 49ers. Debo Samuel, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have moved out in front.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point gain. And so they run it in on the two-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the two-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the two-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for two. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. 49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got it to Gibson. He's got room at the 30. He's still on his feet and finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Antonio Gibson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs have yet again retaken the lead. It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead is now 2. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here. Last drive, the touchdown, 4 catches, really good. He was. They were not good on the other side trying to stop him. What do they need to do?
Well, this is where the entire staff has to get involved because we always focus on the defensive coordinator. But he needs help from other people with their eyes and their expertise, and he needs to listen to them. And sometimes you just can't afford to wait on a drive and say, okay, let's get to the sidelines and start over. You need to find a way in the middle of that drive to start taking away what's hurting you.
Yeah, in-series adjustments, and how do you do that?
Well, what you do is you listen to what everyone else is telling you, what they're seeing, the patterns that are developing, and maybe you just start running extra bodies to take away that particular player.
Here's Purdy. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Chiefs are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. Trey Greenlaw in there on the tackle. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that'll be caught by Tony. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Get sacked.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in a field goal range down at the 27.
They're going to waste all their timeouts. They're going to waste them all.
Mahomes now to throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 5. Now it's Mahomes again. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Mahomes going to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because they'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover
right
for
after
so
I
long.
fucking
So
pick
maybe
my
they want to
fucking
go
plays.
to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Well, he's tackled a yard short of the
But I've
marker.
known that
Good
was my
gain
guy
of
that
9
came
on
through.
first down. So we've reached
I didn't
halftime
know I was
here
selected on that
opening
guy.
weekend.
I could have had
As
the
we
sack.
send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Right there.
That type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control
God
of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been
Cover
thrown
your
down.
man.
They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Play action. Now Purdy. Oh,
You gotta be fucking kidding me!
And it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
No wonder Alex is so pissed off with them 49ers in real life. They suck even in the game.
Just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Or is it just the NFL's got to blow air up fucking Mahomes' ass?
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Rice. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll
That's why I hate this fucking thing. It won't stay on one fucking player. I just need to stay on one. Don't switch between.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely.
Reason why I stopped playing them. Because they went from being fun to being fucking retarded.
To feed off that. In motion left, that's Gage. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
On third down, here's Gibson. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and run for it with Janovich. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That is fucking bullshit.
Gibson.
Just let him fucking have it. Not fucking well. They gave him the first down when I fucking tackled him. When there was no first down yardage. Like I said, blowing air up Mahomes' ass. Even in the fucking game.
And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Santos with the extra point. And that makes this a 9-point game. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves.
I had no one open.
The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Oh, shut up, you fucking assholes.
Purdy from the gun. Oh, and that is incomplete.
You had it in your fucking hand. No, I'm not fucking punting the goddamn ball.
Downfield, and look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes.
And how about this? A fake. Oh, but this.
Fuck, I'm done with this game. I don't give a fuck. He can advance it. I don't care. It's fucking bullshit. It's still bullshit. That the creators of this fucking game gotta blow air at Mahomes' ass just like they do in fucking real life.
We welcome you back to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. We're in the third quarter now. The 49ers in possession of the football. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Leaping, and he makes the grab. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They'll get 19 yards there. And the 49ers are going to get a first. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Now on first down, it's Purdy. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey.
Bullshit!
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Shut up, you fucking pricks, with your drawing board bullshit.
Defensively being able to diagnose that little touch
All you do is sit on your ass and talk about football.
Converged on him before he could get much out of it.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw, Purdy. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone and unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give him credit.
Well, what do you mean incomplete?
It's going to break. Kyle Shanahan doesn't care much for that last call, so out comes the red challenge flag. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
So the decision to challenge does not pan out, and that's also going to cost him a timeout. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Purdy now to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Bullshit!
Turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop.
Fucking bullshit. Straight up fucking bullshit.
First 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
Like I said, this game just blows the air up Mahomes' fucking ass. Caught. In hand. Both feet on ground. Fucking bullshit.
The first time they went for it, why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
On first down, Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie,
there's no
you
doubt
enter the
I'm
danger zone when you decide to
game.
blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Now here's Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's taken down inside the 30. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs
He was
touchdown.
out of bounds. See what I fucking mean?
Antonio Gibson with
Blowing
now
air up the
3
fucking
Week
Kansas
1
City
touchdowns.
fucking ass because they won
And
Super
the
Bowl
Chiefs
twice in a
are
fucking
closing
row.
in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Purdy looking to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. He found his way into the backfield and he simply will not be denied.
Who gives a fuck?
Life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down, seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the 1st down.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play.
Get that motherfucker.
The guys that just stopped them. How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
What a run there. I mean, you've got speed, elusiveness, escapability, all rolled into one.
And we all know that quarterbacks are coached. They get the ball to the guys who can do all the things you just described. You want those guys who have speed, elusiveness, and escapability all rolled into one with the ball in their hands. And guess what? It's him. So there's no sense in throwing it or handing it off when you can do all of that yourself.
This will be caught at about the 5. And the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Kadarius Toney from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead is now 24. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. that's a big letdown defensively. They had him stop behind the line, but the face mask going to bail the offense out.
And the hand does not have to be up there for too long. Just a little bit of a grab is going to be enough to give the call and the 15 yards against him.
On first down, Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards there and a Niner first. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But and
he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson, and he'll be taken down at the 18. 94 yards rushing for him now here in week
Ravens.
1. A very solid start to this new campaign. Second down and 3.
The fucking Ravens.
Once more, Gibson. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And here's a give to Gibson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in the... But this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth quarter stop? Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. A handoff for Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone